Hello there and welcome to today's lore video featuring the V-Wing Airspeeder. Now the V-Wing Airspeeder, unlike the V-Wing Starfighter from the Clone Wars, was a combat airspeeder that was developed by the New Republic, primarily because with the continuous struggles against the remnants of the Empire, the New Republic military really needed a low cost and low maintenance vehicle for planetary defense. And the V-Wing Airspeeder, with its low cost of 26 to 35,000 credits brand new, and its high speed, was a solution allowing the more expensive starfighters to focus on space combat. Now the airspeeder itself was between 5.7 and 6.3 meters long, 9.6 meters wide, and had a maximum altitude of 99 kilometers, and was both designed and developed by the very same people who developed the very powerful and famous B-Wing starfighter, the Verpine, Slain and Corpil hive colonies. Now the airspeeder also had its standard repulsive system paired with some very efficient ion afterburners that helped provide the V-Wing with its fantastic combat speed of up to 1,000 km per hour, which was boosted even further up to 1,400 km per hour when they deployed their scramjet boosters. Now at the back of the V-Wing also were the braking and maneuvering flaps with heat dispersal fins placed between the engines, and engaging in combat at these speeds actually could be very hazardous to your health, especially when overuse of the scramjet could actually cause some seriously dangerous overheating of the drive system, and so the scramjet was recommended for hasty retreats only. Also, because of a lack of shields, you really had to hope you were as good a pilot as you thought you were to be able to use the craft's size and speed effectively against any and all enemy speeders and starfighters. Now the weapons of the V-Wing Airspeeder consisted of two fire-linked blaster cannons with a range of roughly 2 kilometers that were attached under the wings on both sides of the vehicle. The blaster cannons themselves were also able to switch to a rapid fire mode that worked rather well against shielded targets, but you had to be really careful with your full auto bursts of fire, otherwise the weapons will come down with a serious case of too hot to operate after only 3 seconds of continuous fire. And they were also able to be deployed from both ground-based hangars and from hangar-equipped starships because of the high altitudes that they could operate in. When deployed from space, however, the airspeeders had to rely on special V-Wing Airspeeder transports which would carry up to 4, with some later models being able to carry up to 6, V-Wings for transport into planetary atmospheres. Some large capital ships were able to carry up to 10 of these special transports, which enabled the rapid deployment of dozens of V-Wings to a world that's under siege. They saw combat for the first time at the Battle of Calamari in 10 ABY, where Wedge Antilles and his fellow Rogue Squadron pilots flew the V-Wing Airspeeders and managed to disable 3 smaller world devastators. They were also deployed during the Battle of Coruscant against Yu Zhang Vong, where they proved to be highly effective but became overwhelmed just through sheer numbers. The V-Wing Airspeeder made its first appearance in the Dark Empire comic book and was originally one of the first designs for the T-47 Airspeeder, which most of us know simply as the Snowspeeder. And for those of you who have played Star Wars Rogue Squadron and are wondering why, when I was talking about its weapons, I didn't mention the missile launcher that it has equipped in the game, well, that's simply because it's absent from the V-Wing entries in all the reference books, and therefore it isn't really considered to be canon, and is instead viewed as more of an artifact of game mechanics. And that's the V-Wing Airspeeder in a nutshell. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to mention your thoughts on this particular vehicle down below. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, may the Force be with you.